Good morning. I am at OK Truck Center in Osoyoos because my truck was sick. My truck air compressor hadn't sneezed since Headley. Woo! Yard is so slippery. Everything is so slippery. That's all that's on my load. That's it. A little baby load. Some, it looks like, I don't know what it is. Bent some metal and then some lumber wrap. That's it. Either way, I came to the shop here. Air compressor hasn't worked since Headley. He jumped in the truck and the truck just worked. Nothing wrong with the air compressor. Nothing at all. Everything just works. So I guess I'm going to head on the way until it happens again. All right. We've come to this shop a couple of times for repairs and they've always been super awesome. Oh, they've got bulk DEF here. I had no idea. We don't have fuel cards for this company here, but now that I know they have DEF, I wish we did. Barry Beechcroft Fuel something or other. Distributor something. BBFD. Oh, I should have gone out the other driveway. That would have made more sense. I would have shot straight onto the highway. And the locker's off. The yard was so slippery. Yeah, I'm like, this is going to take a bit, so I dropped the trailer so it'd be easier for them. Parked the truck and he jumped in and goes, nothing wrong with the truck, it works fine. I'm like, I hear that. Just did a sneeze. Yeah, if I had gone the other driveway, I would have come on the road right here. Nice straight shot down. Next time. Well, I guess let's go climb Anarchist. Drive through Osoyoos.
Yeah, go ahead. Watch yourself up top. There's pretty foggy, eh? Okay, yeah, there's the odd stretch off to the west there, but nothing serious. Yeah, it's locked in pretty heavy there, around Bridesville there. Okay. Thank you kindly.
Bridesville. That's not a regular place to be fogged up. Okay. Always liked this town. Such a beautiful little town. Unfortunately, also a tourist trap because everybody else thinks it's such a beautiful little town. Coming up on Osoyoos Lake. The lake goes both to the north and the south. It just has this small little choke point where the bridge has been built over. So every now and then, I get asked why this is such a gnarly climb, such a gnarly pass. Couldn't they have picked a better road? Like if you look literally a little to the south there, there's no big steep climb like this. You go a little further north, half an hour north, you can find an easier way up and through these mountains too. Why does Highway 3 take one of the harder choices to get up and over Anarchist? Same reason the railroad sometimes takes the harder route than the easier route through the mountains. In the US, same thing. Right along the border, there has to be a highway that's hard to go up and over the mountains. And it's all about the border. If you have a road over here with Canadians living here, then I guess back in the day it would have been British people.
I think that dog needs to watch for us, eh?
And US did the same thing. Build settlements along the proposed border to kind of if you build settlements close to the border, what you claim is your land, and you have settlements there, it's easier to claim that land. If you have roads going right along a line, you can claim that land easier too. It's all about arguments generations ago about where the line gets drawn. Car behind me sure likes to be right behind me, don't they? Oh, they're turning off too. What is today? Wednesday? Wednesday. most of the time when you get fogged in, it's climbing the mountain on this side. Usually somewhere between that very sharp hairpin and the top of the summit is where the thick fog is. RoR Pass had a little bit of fog, but nothing bad. Like not bad enough for me to slow down. Thick fog. Like it was just barely foggy. Enough to reduce visibility. Looks like a lot of the lake is melting. It is not frozen over anymore. Still a lot of ice on it too. It is 2 degrees Celsius. Viewpoint ahead. I would argue that the whole road is a viewpoint. Sometimes you find people pulled over on the shoulder taking pictures because it's so beautiful. It's like, just drive to the top, drive to the viewpoint. Please don't stop on the road. But I understand why people do it. They don't realize that there's a beautiful viewpoint up here. pressure is building up enough that my water jug just popped the lid on it. Something I always remember. In the morning, I always start with 6 full water jugs, or water cups, whatever they're called. And I always make sure they're always sitting upright, because when the pressure builds up just right, the lids will pop open. The ones that are all the way full of water usually don't pop. It's the ones that are like half empty and have more air in them. The air pressure will build up and pop. And then in the US, there's some passes big enough that you really have to be careful what's in the truck. Like bags of chips will blow up, yogurt will blow up, cubes of ice will blow up and turn into mush. Every little air bubble in a cube of ice will blow up. You can go over some of the big...
Here on the side of the road, heading down into Osoyoos. Real close to the shoulder there.
Not sure what he's talking about. Yeah, if you're ever going to go be a tourist and drive over some of the really tall passes in the US with your RV, your car, or whatever, remember, things will blow up. Sure you don't have a cup of yogurt sitting somewhere where you mind it blowing up all over the place. Maybe put it into a container. Or a bag of greasy chips sitting on a seat. This is where we learned the lesson. A bag of chips sitting in the back seat and it blows up. You got the potato chip grease all over the seat because the chips are everywhere. A little bit of fog up here. This is usually where it gets very, very thick foggy. So I'm not surprised to find fog here. Thicker. Scrap King. Fill the whole 2 full trailers of scrap metal. Degrees Celsius. Fairly thick fog here. Speed limit's 100 here. I'm not doing 100 in this fog. Brake check on the left-hand side. And if today's video is anything like any other video I've ever shot in fog, you guys are going, it's not that foggy, it's not bad at all. For some reason, video cameras cut through the fog better than human eyes.
Look at that front wheel. Morning. Morning. How you doing today? Not too bad. Yeah, you? Not too bad, not too bad. Oh, foggy and flat, nothing serious. You're past Rock Creek, you're out of it all, but yeah, the hill was not bad. I don't know, a guy might need to set on the super, but I went over there barefoot, but the lights were not on, so take your chance. The lights are on? Lights are off, yes. Are they off? Well. Super is a super, yeah. We'll go know what that's like, so. Well, it's much dirt on, but it could be all changed time you get there. Well, yeah. We've got a long ways, eh? Yeah, they were. Anyway, have a good one. See you tomorrow somewhere. Thanks, man. You as well. And you walk?
Yeah, how's it going, Jim?
Not bad, not bad. Where are you off to today?
First drop in Trail, second drop in at Porcupine.
They work.
Yeah, I was having troubles with the truck. The air compressor wouldn't turn off all the way from Headley to Osoyoos, so I stopped at the shop there in Osoyoos. Mechanic jumps in the truck and it sneezes. I'm like, well, son of a gun, you just had to touch it and it worked.
And they work well. See, the hills are up that cheaper dry exploit trouble.
Did not understand what he said there. So I hear it's pretty foggy in Bridesville here.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Nothing crazy, but a bit.
10-4, yeah, your way, everything is beautiful. The rest of your day is going to be sunshine and, well, I guess not cloudy, but beautiful.
Before home, I started early, so I'm still finishing now. On the downhill slope now, so yeah, the hill really probably getting up there. So.
Yeah, with the quad deck, I rarely have to chain up. Only time I chain up and the lights are on. Safe travels, man. One of my neighbors used to work for Sutco, and then he quit and worked for somebody else. And then he came back to Sutco, and then he quit, and now he's working for somebody else. Who knows? In a couple of years from now, he might be working for Sutco again. It's pretty darn thick fog here. But still, like, I trust Jim more than the other person we were listening on the radio. It's not terrible. We can do almost speed limit. Just take your time. Even though I know this road inside and out, I know where the corners will be. I have to remember I have to leave enough space, drive at a speed slow enough. It's getting a bit thicker here. Slow enough that if all of a sudden there's a car in front of us not moving or barely moving, I can stop in time. So if it was just me on the road, I would be doing full speed limit on this. But sometimes you gotta convince your brain that just because I can drive faster than this doesn't mean I should be driving faster than this. It's clearing up quite a bit here. Driving slow enough, I don't have to slow down for corners. I can actually get in the throttle. Oh, a little slippery there. 0 degrees Celsius outside. Spun my tire a little there. And I went full throttle. It's a slow Sutco truck. Hey, Sutco Super B, you on here?
Oh, yeah.
You know you have one taillight out?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Ah, 10-4. Just making sure.
No, I look at it every day. Annoying.
Oh, one of those that sits in the DVIR for weeks?
Hey, yeah, it's, when the trailer went for the mechanic, and there you go, came out, still the same. We'll get it done at some point.
Yeah, the one time I ran with no marker lights on the trailer. Absolutely. Every single marker light off for like over 2 weeks.
Yeah. There was time for it.
What? What just happened? My ABS light went off.
Same trouble, driver.
Yeah, you too. Have a great day.
Thanks.
Okay, let's just slow down just in case it's slippery. Seems grippy, but of course I'm going slow enough. Yeah, hit the throttle, nothing. We're good. We're good. That corner can be very sketchy. That's one of those corners that can catch you off guard. There's a few of those corners that everybody knows goes, that corner right there. I almost crashed on that corner. Talk to a different driver. Yeah, that corner. I did a 30-wheel drift around that corner. Drifting in Super B all the way around. So, yep. That's one of those corners. And yet, that's one of those corners where you never see an accident. So we all make it out of it and we go, "Ooh, that was close." But nobody actually crashes. I've never seen an accident on that corner. Meanwhile, there's other corners we go, how did the guy crash over there? That seems like such an easy corner. We never have issues on that corner. Clears right up over here. We'll head down to the brake check and we'll call it a day there. I think I'll set up the batteries to do a Sleep with a Trucker video. I'm thinking of renaming the channel to Relax, Study, Sleep with a Trucker. Because some people think it's a rated R channel on YouTube. It's like, well, that's not the case. It's just the ASMR relaxing ambient noise channel. So I'm thinking of renaming the channel. What do you guys think? Relax, study, sleep. And it's not even necessarily with a trucker because I'm putting like creek videos, just babbling water sounds on there too. And up to 8-hour long videos, which are crazy for my computer to handle. Some of those take 2 days to render. Some people ask, what does render mean? Basically to save the video. Once you edit all these little clips together, you have to save the video as one big video, one chunk, and not all these mini little files put together. And that's called rendering. Basically what the computer does is plays through the whole video while recording it. Imagine it like being the old school ways of having all these film bits taped together, and then you run that film and then record that film as you're running it to make it one solid piece. And to render an 8-hour video takes a day and a half, 2 days to render on my computer. So when we get to those long videos, most of the time I have that video ready, put it on my computer at home, and as we're about to leave for work on a Sunday or a Monday, I hit render and then let the computer do what it does. When we come back home, it's rendered. When Jess stays at home, she just, once it's rendered, she uploads it, because uploading takes another couple hours, like 10, 12 hours, longer than the video is for sure. Actually, sometimes it's like 18 hours to just upload the video. Sometimes I regret starting that channel, but it's just one of those, hey, this is a cool video to do, let's throw that on a different channel and not on this channel. Same with our gaming. We pulled that off of this channel and do it mostly on another channel. Keep this more just travel. If it's on vacation, it's more pickup videos. If we're not on vacation, it's big rig trucking videos. So if you guys want trucking videos without me talking, head over to Sleep with a Trucker. The little icon, the avatar, is basically the same truck I have on this channel, but instead it's just an outline, neon green truck. Do a brake check here, and we'll head down the road. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really, really appreciate all your support. I am out of here. You guys rock.